G'day guys, it's Cam Shanders here. I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks in Rekordbox. This software is free from Pioneer. I reckon it's great software. I use it pretty much every time I need to make a set for when I do my sets in the clubs. It'll import playlists from iTunes, so you pretty much can make your playlists or your sets as such in your iTunes, or just drag your tracks from your Windows File Explorer into the collection field, and it'll add the tracks in, and you can make up your playlists and export them onto USB keys. The great thing about it is it's not only making playlists, it's also analyzing the tracks live, like once you boot them up. So you can see here that this is instantly loaded up and the waveform for the whole track is all there. So when you are playing off the USB key that's not analyzed, or off a CD that's like got a really slow read time, you can see on the CDJs that it's reading the waveform, say like 15 seconds in advance, so it's trying to keep up. It takes a while to do it. Whereas this, it's instant. Once you click on the track, the waveform's loaded, and also all your hotkeys and all your settings for the tracks that you have are loaded as well. So I want to quickly show you some hotkeys. I'm going to delete these ones here. And we've got the, say this is a bare track that we've just loaded up. If I want one at 15 seconds, because that's just where I say I want to mix it in at, we can play the track across. Clearly right there, that's the 15-second mark with the kick. So we can just drag that in, line it up, click hotkey. That's a hotkey there. You can go anywhere in the track, it's just going to jump back to it. It's the exact same as setting hotkey on a CDJ 2000, except this is going to load it up from the USB key, which is really handy trick. And you can also go down here and import the playlist from iTunes into your playlist, and you can set the track to auto load and enable. So if you use the track all the time, and I don't know, it's like an acapella or something, great for acapellas, the hotkeys. When you load that track on the CDJ, you'll notice that the hotkey bank that you have in the top left hand corner will automatically flash, and it will load in the A, B or C, all the hotkeys that you've set automatically once you load the track. It's all instant and automated, which is really great. You also have the ability when you organize your playlists here. So I'm going to put say the MDMA track, I'm going to make it third, and I'm only using these tracks as an example because they were the first free downloads that I found that were in my recently added, and that way I can't get in trouble from YouTube for playing the tracks. So these ones are free downloads, so I'm going to go La La La, Lord of Fresh and MDMA. So if I go back here, you can see MDMA is still down the bottom. If I go back to the iTunes, it's going to be the exact same. If I hit refresh, it's jumped back up. It's going to be the same here because it hasn't been imported, but if I re-import and say yes, I want to like overwrite what's already in there, and go back here, you can see that it's all now in my library, all assigned and set correct. So you can pretty much play that one. We can set a hotkey up here. So that's obviously where we want a hotkey. So that's pretty simple. You can click that, jump back to the 15 seconds for your mixing point. Now you've done your whole playlist and you're ready to go, and you want to export the tracks onto USB key. That's why you've just got to make your playlist in here, right click on the one that you want, and that's where you can go export playlist. If you've got a USB key plugged in, it'll come up there and you just click on that and it's on the USB key, it's ready to go. It's as simple as that. It's very easy to manage. It'll also prompt you if you've synced that playlist before, do you want to override it, then just click yes, because it's just going to put the new information, all the new hotkeys and new tracks into that playlist on the USB key. So you obviously want to override it. Same with folders, you can export a whole folder. So I've got all these folders in here that I can just export them as once, and they come up under the playlist section on the USB key. So if you boot up the USB key onto the CDJ, you'll notice they'll have artists and all these different settings on it. You're going to want to click on the playlist section. That's where your playlist will be saved. If I go here and find like a new track, one thing that you can do which I don't think one's been analysed yet. No, so you can analyse the key in Rekordbox. So you can right click on it and go analyse key. That'll then do this sort of processing thing on the side, and it'll give me the key of the track. So tell me that's in B flat. It's a really great, useful tip for if you want to make a mashup, because then you can just go back to your collection, go to the key, and then just find that track, which is B flat. Then just scroll. You can obviously scroll for B flat, but it will have that track selected. I don't even know why I searched that, but there we go. B flat. These are all the other tracks that will generally be spot on in time in key. So you can make a mashup, which is pretty simple, or you can just use the mixed in key key chart, and that will also give you what other keys will mix well with that track. But yeah, so that's pretty much all there is that are the simple tips and tricks. The other thing you can use it Rekordbox for is kind of like Tractor and Serato, if you've got the CDJ 2000s, where you can have your 2 tracks loaded up here, and you can sync them and play them or change your BPM and stuff. It's kind of like a bit of a copy of the Tractor and Serato for 2000s. The pioneers are trying to take them on, I guess. So thanks for watching. It was the first YouTube tutorial I've ever done. I've left a link for Rekordbox in the description for you, so make sure you click like and subscribe and all that YouTuber stuff that they say. You can check out some other videos. I only have 2 other gameplay videos at the moment, but I guess I'll try and record some more stuff now and then, since now I've got a mic that I can record on. So yeah, thank you, and enjoy.